If like me you're also away from home, अगर आप भी मेरी तरह घर से दूर है या आने वाले कुछ सालों में घर से दूर रहने वाले हैं, तो ये जज्बात आप तक ज़रूर पहुँचेंगे. Then these emotions will surely reach you. If I could tell you, I will tell you so that time will say nothing. पर इस बार हिम्मत कर कर बोल ही देता हूँ कि कुछ सही नहीं जा रहा. मानो किसी रिवायत की तरह इस पराये देश में लाखों गमों को छुपाकर एक मुस्कुराहट ढूंढ रहा हूँ. So today I'm gonna be telling you the problems or the reality. It's gonna be a harsh reality which you're gonna face after you're getting into this adventurous journey of MBBS abroad. This video's purpose is not to scare you guys, but get you mentally prepared, or at least a little physically prepared, before getting into a foreign country, or even after you have reached the foreign country. This video will make sure you get mentally prepared for the things which you're gonna face ahead. So let's start. I really wish I had someone making this list here when I came here in the first year. You're surely lucky guys. So इसी बात पे like this video. Let's start. First problem you're gonna face. I've categorized problems into 3 different categories. Okay, so first is lifestyle, personal problems, and my point of view, and also academic problems in the last, which is the most important. कि classes कैसे होने वाली है. So watch this video till the last. Don't skip any part. आज अब से मतलब this point of the video is very important. It's gonna make you mentally prepared, and it's complete brutal reality. मानो या ना मानो. ठीक है. So let's start with first problem, which is weather problem. Weather problem dramatically changes. Right now it's 15 degrees and I can feel the cold in my hands. But just imagine when it can get up to -1, -2, -3, -4 as it gets into November, and -10, -15, -20 as it gets into December, and -25 at its peak in January and February. Your body is gonna shiver like hell. Your body is gonna get frozen. But don't worry. Every cloud has a silver lining. In the hard winter, just make sure you have trousers, thermals, most important, you have thermals, a pair of thermals, so that your body still remain warm when you're outside. And inside, heaters are there. No worries about the heaters in the hostel. So heaters will provide you sufficient heat, but outside thermals are very important. Second thing, language barrier, which I feel is not a problem. Why? Yeah, I had a problem engaging and communicating with locals in the local market, taking vegetables or taking something outside my hostel. But guys, you're in abroad. Just imagine the exposure you're gonna get in a country, in a random country where you have never been. Talking to those people, you're gonna be exposed to various traditions, cultures, and religions. But language is something which will keep you going, which will motivate you to talk to people which are totally unknown to you. So learning language is really a boon. I think learning language is a skill, and if you learn the skill, it will actually help you a lot in these upcoming years, not only in your academics, but as a personality itself. You're gonna learn a lot of stuff if you learn the language. My preference is, if you are coming to countries like Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Russia, Kyrgyzstan, So learn Russian language. Russian language is a standard language in these countries, and people will look on to you if you learn Russian as a valuable person first. Second thing, your teachers are gonna appreciate you a lot because they're gonna get biased on your language. Sure. So learning a language is a skill and it needs to grasp quickly. Okay. Second problem you're gonna face is language barrier. Third problem, which I don't want you to compromise in anything. The third problem is the major problem, which is the food problem. The food you're gonna get here in countries out of India, there's no spice at all. My God, uh, half-boiled chicken, half-boiled egg, um, half-boiled raw meat. So you're gonna get exposed to a typically different type of food. And let me remind you guys again, these countries are gonna be hell to non-vegetarians. There's no place where you can get vegetarian food only without the influence of non-vegetarian. Okay, so it's gonna be a hell for vegetarians. But yeah, foods, don't compromise, but yeah, try to adjust. Please, you're coming to a different country. I would not tell you to compromise on food, but have a healthy meal. Okay, so these were lifestyle problems. Then now coming up to hostel problems or personal problems, which I feel I have felt it in years living in international hostels. First thing, hostel problems यार. Hostel problems में क्या कहूँ, पानी नहीं आता कभी. Sometimes there's no water, sometimes there's no heater. In freezing cold out there, when it's snowing, it's when it's minus 24 degrees, your room becomes a frozen world. Let me tell you a story. Last year जनवरी की बात है, जब peak winter था. Okay, lights were off, water was cut off because the whole system, water system was frozen just because थोड़ी ज़्यादा snow हो गई थी. The heaters were messed up. मतलब no electricity, no water, no heater. Outside minus 24 degree, and inside it's minus 25 or minus 27. It's actually ulta. When there's cold outside, inside cold gets trapped. And our floor had a so thin ice sheet, we slipped a lot. मतलब इन conditions में रह चुके हैं हम. So be mentally prepared कि if this condition arrives, you are prepared for it at least prepare, mentally prepared for it. physically ना हो तो सही, मतलब physically ऐसे conditions के लिए कोई नहीं prepared होता बॉस. हम भी नहीं prepared थे, but mentally भी prepared नहीं थे हम. और and it took a lot of courage, it took a lot of strength to survive in that environment. Okay, then personal point of view again, when we came here, we had something called introduction. अगर मैं आसान भाषा में कहूँ तो ये रैगिंग होती है, और ये इंडियन कॉलेज में बहुत कॉमन है, मेडिकल कॉलेजेस में, बट इन अब्रॉड you are away from home, make sure introduction ठीक है, you get to introduce yourself in front of seniors, but I hope it doesn't get physical. Okay, up to a mark it's fine, I totally appreciate it up to a mark, because you have to get the feeling of that you are in a medical college in abroad too. So up to a mark it's okay, but if it gets physical or it's mentally torturing you, I would recommend you to get onto the officials. Don't tolerate it. And I also request seniors not to be tough on students, because they, like, you were also a student, first year student, so you are also away from home, scared, anxious. So don't be tough on students or juniors. ओके, द थर्ड थिंग, भाई अगेन कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं हो सकता इस बीच में कि होम सिकनेस होगी. It's obviously not your home, and it's never gonna be your home. This country or any other country you take, it's never gonna be your home. It's not gonna give you the love. It's not gonna give you the love. It's not gonna give you that acceptance of your home country. So homesickness तो बहुत होगी, माँ बाप की याद बहुत आएगी यार, क्या कहूँ. People, relatives, वो गली नुक्कड़ के दोस्त बहुत याद आएंगे, पर होम सिकनेस होगी. And I don't want you to get afraid of shadows, because you may be the light which are creating the shadows. So don't get afraid. हो जाएगा सब कुछ, सही हो जाएगा. With time, everything goes right. But अभी थोड़ा adjust when you are getting into first year. Okay? So चलो, लिविंग प्रॉब्लम्स हो गई, हमारी लाइफस्टाइल प्रॉब्लम्स भी हो गई, पर्सनल प्रॉब्लम्स भी हो गई. अब चलते हैं, बढ़ते हैं एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक, एकेडमिक्स कैसे कंट्रोल करोगे. सो या, वी आर ऑन टू द लास्ट फेज वेयर एकेडमिक प्रॉब्लम्स. एकेडमिक्स में फर्स्ट ईयर you will feel that you are in the wrong place because of extra subjects. If you're in Russia, you're gonna face mathematics, physics, civics, history, a lot of it. If you're in Uzbekistan, you're gonna have Uzbek history, Uzbek language, Uzbek medicine, general medicine, biophysics, IT. So you might feel that you're in the wrong place, but for sure it's only for first semester. After that you will actually learn what you have to learn. And yeah, मैं कह देता हूँ, if you feel that anywhere you are stuck in anatomy and you don't know how to start anatomy, I'm here. So yeah, I have made a perfect blueprint how to start anatomy, how to keep the consistency, how to keep the discipline, and the tips you want how to grasp anatomy very quickly. Okay, so all this in one package plus notes. Okay, so all this in one package with a very minimal amount but 100x value of the amount. So if you want a perfect one-to-one session or guidance, there is a Google form. Just fill on the details. I will reach out to you saying what I am gonna provide you and with what amount. Okay, so yeah, there's a Google form linked in the description. If you surely want it, trust me, it's worth it. Because first year बहुत students को पता नहीं होता कि कहाँ से start होता है, and if you get to know, you're already in one step ahead. So yeah, so make sure you click the link. Okay, so second thing, teachers. बुक्स की हो गई, लेक्चर्स की हो गई, एनाटॉमी कैसे स्टार्ट होते हैं वो हो गया है. सो टीचर्स, नाउ टीचर्स, you won't be that quick to grasp their accent, क्योंकि a lot of teachers speak in a British or English accent, totally English accent, because they have their IELTS certificate along with it. So they speak with a similar to American accent. It's not gonna be a typical Indian accent, but yeah, grasp करना तो पड़ेगा. I don't say that everyone is perfect in English, but थोड़ी बहुत मेहनत लगेगी grasp करने में English. And some teachers are gonna be that they will know a partial English and you have to adjust with them, because they are also in their learning phase. कि abroad में सब कुछ perfect नहीं होता boss. It's not gonna be easy with teachers. And yeah, you have to show your presence in every class, so that जब एक वाइवा होगा या एग्जाम होगा, your teacher will be biased on you, your teachers will be partial on you, will show partiality कि he knows he was active in class. And it's a tip that you have to be active in every class. Show your presence in every class. That's all. It's a boost on your marks. Fourth thing is attendance. अब्रॉड कॉलेजेस में ऐसा होता है कि there is 100% attendance policy. But if you are seriously ill or something, you can skip classes only if you can do a rework or if you have a valid proof that you were sick. Okay, so whenever you take an absentee, it depends on the teacher that how much pages reworks they give. Actually, many teachers give presentations, but many teachers also make us write a topic for at least 200 pages also. So make sure you don't take a leave, and it will also make sure ki your final marks will get low if you have a lot of leaves. Then think the last, which is a broad perspective of the problem which you're gonna face in abroad, is practical की कमी होगी इंडिया से. I'm comparing it to India, not any other country. So practical की जो कमी होगी, जैसे dissection नहीं मिलेगा. You won't get dissection here in Uzbekistan. रशिया में थोड़े यूनिवर्सिटीज में मिलता है, but you won't get that dissection as what happens in India. So you will get organs, you will get all the specimens required, but not dissection. Okay, so I have few channels for it. Everything has a solution, guys. So I have few channels for it. If you are looking for dissection, Institute of Human Anatomy is a very good channel which gives you visuals. And also dissection नहीं होता मतलब ये नहीं है कि you don't learn anything. You can learn anything. Again, if you want to learn anatomy precisely, link is in the description. You have to just fill out the details. I'll be reaching out to you, don't worry. And अब तक तो पता चल गया होगा कि I will make you learn anatomy like a 5-year-old grad. Okay, I'm not gonna make things complicated. I'm gonna make it in a very simple way, very basic. Then books की बात करी जाए तो I have made a video like this on my YouTube. Okay, you can go get it on Shorts, or the link is here. You can just click it and you can see the books video, what books are necessary and why do I prefer those books. Okay, so yeah, my personal point of view in the end. Now I have discussed all the major problems which you will face in abroad. Okay, yeah, my personal point of view now. Yeah, abroad you're coming, I never said it's gonna be easy, but it's not gonna be hard if you put efforts. So make sure there's always effort from you, and make sure you don't give up in any step you're gonna take in this MBBS abroad. There's always hope. And if you're stuck anywhere, and if you're feeling like you want to give up, talk to me. Comment section is always open. My Instagram is always open. Talk to me. I will tell you, I will give you that ray of hope. I don't want any student get depressed after coming to abroad. Live your life. फर्स्ट ईयर आ रहे हो, थोड़े मजे कर लो, उसके बाद तो पढ़ाई होती ही रहेगी. But yeah, don't regret this decision of MBBS abroad. I have spent my 2 years regretting it, but not anymore. I want to make it beautiful. I want to make every moment worth it. And I don't want you to spend your time regretting it. Let's make it easier. Just like my tagline suggests, making MBBS easy. Until next video, Das Vidania, I am Mohammad Zadeed and I am logging off.